Baker Mayfield is definitely going to go 20 for 60 with 3 touchdowns and 4 picks every game.
On to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the last team in this division. First of all, like, I guess we'll have to wait and see what Baker Mayfield looks like. I'm very curious at this point because, like, what is he at this point? Like, his career in Cleveland was off to such a great start, and then he had the 1 year where he got like 11 different injuries, and Stefanski still just suddenly had him throw the ball like every play. They threw it like 60 times when he had like a torn labrum. It made no sense. And then, like, he really wasn't the same after that until late last year. It seemed like he kind of caught some fire with Sean McVay. We'll see what he does. He's got good receivers to throw to. Mike Evans is still a stud, but he is kind of declining a little bit. Chris Godwin's good when he can stay healthy. Russell Gage, I don't think was as good as expected last year, but he's still pretty solid. I don't know what they have at running back really. Like, Rashad White has been getting a lot of noise this offseason, but I'm not sure if I buy it yet.
And I don't think Chase Edmonds is good enough to really go the distance.
Yeah, Chase Edmonds has been passed around the league now several times. He hasn't really produced much of anything anywhere. He can pop one every once in a while, but that's all he's good for. He's not someone that's going to carry the ball more than 10 times.
Baker Mayfield is definitely going to go 20 for 60 with 3 touchdowns and 4 picks every game.
It feels like we're going that direction, being honest. The offensive line also sucks, by the way, so you may not even get 60 passes out. The offensive line lost Donovan Smith and Shaq Mason. Those are the only 2 people that were around last year that were even decent. Everyone else is bad. Ryan Jensen does come back from injury, which does help, but losing those 2 and not really having any sure replacements is not good. I mean, I did kind of discount Tristan Wirfs. He is the best lineman left on that team, I think. But yeah, that offensive line struggled last year, and I don't really think they did enough to improve it. Defensively, they don't have much of a pass rush. Kind of concerned about that. They can stop the run though better than anybody. Yeah, they have a good run defense. Devin White and Levante David, that duo has been doing work here for a while, but they're getting up in age, and Devin White has not been happy. He's wanted out. So I'm curious to see how that looks, but I do like what this secondary looks like. Antoine Winfield Jr. is one of the best safeties. They just added someone else whose name is escaping me at the moment to kind of help at safety. And they have a good duo at corner right now, so I think their defense is pretty tough. Ryan Neal, thank you, Matt. Chad, what do you think?
You know, it's hard losing Tom Brady. You know, it's hard. You know, ask what's his name, Bill Belichick about it. To go from Tom Brady to Baker Mayfield is probably gonna kill the organization. I really look at this offense, and I'm really concerned about what they can do. Their offensive line, to me, isn't terrible. I like you said, I really like Jensen coming back. I like the Cody. I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Cody Mock, and then Tristan Wirfs. I think they're great together. And obviously the receivers are good, but you can't do anything without a running game, and you can't do anything without a quarterback that can throw it. And I just don't see Baker Mayfield doing that. I see Kyle Trask coming in midway through the season, flopping as well. Defensively, though, I think defense is the best part of this team. I really love their pickup of Kalijah Cansey. Vita Vea is always good. Devin White, Levante David, Shaq Barrett. I mean, and you can talk about their defensive backs all day. I think their defense is what's going to keep them in ball games. I just don't think their offense is going to carry them.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there because Baker Mayfield has the receivers to help him. Doesn't necessarily have the running backs to help him. Offensive line, there's a rule of thumb in the NFL that you really only need 3 good offensive linemen to really make be able to go anywhere in the NFL. They have 3 good offensive linemen. I have no idea who Matt Feeler is or Luke Gaedick. I don't know how to say his name, but they don't sound like.
Huh? I think it might be Godecki.
I don't know. That's spelled weird. They don't really have a tight end either. Like, I don't even know where any of these guys came from.
Bad because
So
they have
they're
Gronk
it's
and
literally going to be Baker Mayfield running around for his life, throwing the ball as far as he can downfield, and hoping Mike Evans or Chris Godwin is open.
they're gonna have
And
underneath it because he can't hit anybody.
I have heard that Rachaad White is tearing it up. So there's a lot of promise with the coaching staff of Rachaad White. Defensively, like you said, Chad, they're gonna live or die by the success of their defense. They're gonna rely a lot on coverage sacks. So I think that's why they didn't want to spend a ton of money on an edge rusher. But Cansey, I mean, they have him slated as a defensive end, which I thought he would line up next to Vita Vea.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely he seems more like an interior defense lineman to me.
Yeah, and then
Rotate.
Levante David is aging. Devin White wants out, so if he can't get a contract, then I think this defense starts to fall apart. Todd Bowles, and yet another situation where you don't want to be in as a head coach. First thrown into the shit show up in New York for the Jets, and now Tom Brady leaves him with nothing. So feel bad for Todd Bowles. He's probably done with head coaching positions after this one.
Do they give Byron Leftwich a chance?
Probably
No,
not.
they
They
fired
passed on him last time.
They fired.
they were done with him as offensive coordinator. He got exposed about Brian Arians.
Well, I mean, Brian Arians is a legendary.
Arians.
Bruce Arians is a legendary head coach. So
Yeah,
everybody would look shitty in comparison. So